And it's the coverage the country is talking about as we get you the analysis on the day that matters. It's result night tonight. Okay, it's little past 7 p.m. and what we are going to do is that over the next 3.5 hours, we are going to divide our coverage into several of the key issues we have breaking news coming in. Sorry, Uddhav Thackeray's press conference was abruptly called off. Midway, he received a call from a top BJP leader. This has just happened, but will the BJP take support from Sharad Pawar? That's the story we are hearing from, and we'll try and see if we can get Aishwarya Rai Kapoor, who's live at the BJP headquarters. I'm getting information as we speak, so I'm just going with the flow on this one. Okay, Aishwarya, what's the latest? Who called Uddhav Thackeray?
Well, Arnav, we are being told that the call was made right after the BJP parliamentary board was over, the first half of the BJP parliamentary board. That's what we are being told. And the call was made by none other but the BJP national president. But we are also being told that a call prior was made to the RSS headquarters in Nagpur, and then only a second call was made to Uddhav Thackeray. We are being told that in that call, it has only been said that the leaders of both state leadership should rather get in touch with each other, as Shiv Sena is the natural ally of the BJP. So only primarily the message has been passed down that the BJP is considering to take support from the Shiv Sena, and it's not going to be a minority government being supported by the NCP or not.
Okay, Aishwarya, thank you very much. That was a last-minute call I got from the news desk about that call. Joining us on the panel this evening, Navika Kumar, Sankarshan Thakur, Ajay Bose, Nirja Chaudhary, Sunil Alak, and to my right, Aarti Jairath, Hartosh Singh Bal, Mr. Rajagopalan Sabha, and of course, Kumar Ketkar. And helping us with the data analysis this morning is Jemrog. Thank you very much. Political guest this evening, Ajay Kumar of the Congress Party, Vani Tripathi Tikku of the BJP, Asif Bamla of the NCP. Let's go very quickly through it. And while we wait for them to get started, let me pull out the big map of Maharashtra before and after. And Jay will take us through what this result was in case you haven't been able to follow through the day. The BJP ends at 123. Yeah. That is about 21 short of the halfway mark, 22 short of the halfway mark. What's
Absolutely.
The big story?
The BJP is at 122, one seat for its ally. That's 122 is the number. 63 with the Sena. NCP at 41, Congress mildly ahead at 42. The BJP's vote share is about 28.4%. The Sena is way behind at 19.4%. Both the Congress and the NCP are down close at about 17.5%. The key story here is that without the Sena, we don't seem to have a stable configuration on the right-hand side here. That's today's result. Okay,
so how much of a legroom is the BJP going to have? That's the story. And also whether the BJP will take the support of the party, which is the NCP. How many seats does the NCP have?
41.
Sir, 41 seats.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the BJP has a choice this evening of whether to get support from the from the Shiv Sena
or the NCP.
Yeah. 63 or 41. Yeah. Now there are several reasons why I think this is an outstanding result overall for the Bharatiya Janata Party. And there are several reasons why this election is the first time ever for the BJP. Here are some of the reasons, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first time ever that the BJP has become the single largest party in both the states, right?
Absolutely. It's mostly contested as an ally and a junior ally in both these states.
It's the first time ever that the BJP has crossed 25% vote share in both the states.
Absolutely.
Together. Especially in Haryana, where it was actually in single digits.
It had a 10% jinx in Haryana. Never went about 10.4. Okay. Now it's up.
It's the first time ever that the BJP has managed to win seats in triple digits and polled more than 15% of the votes on its own in Maharashtra.
Absolutely. In Maharashtra, it's crossed 25% of the votes. It's an absolute first.
So in Haryana, it is also the first time ever the party has crossed the 16-seat mark in the state assembly election.
It's come of its own. The junior ally tag in Haryana is completely done away with.
So basically, it's the first time ever that the BJP has got a massive footprint in both these states.
Absolutely. It's got a footprint that spreads across the different regions of the states for the first time.
But all of this is also because it's the first time ever that the BJP has contested 149 seats in Maharashtra, where it never made a debut before.
Absolutely. It's 149 new seats and its traditional seats. And in Haryana, full force 90 seats. seats with the support of various sectors.
So who says it's a terrible result for the BJP? It's a fantastic result for the BJP, whichever way you look at it. However, there is an ideological dilemma, ethical dilemma that the BJP finds itself in at this point of time. Whether it should get into a tough negotiation with the Shiv Sena, eat humble pie, get the Shiv Sena to be the kingmaker and have the remote control in Matoshri, or whether it should accept what is being called as a free lunch, an unconditional offer of support from the NCP. Frankly, there is nothing like a free lunch in politics, and everyone.
There's no unconditional support, Orna. The NCP, we all know why it's offering this outside support. All its leaders in Maharashtra or in the centre have various allegations, cases that could come up against them, investigations that could come up against them, and it's a loaded offer of support that has been given by the NCP even before anybody asked for that support.
I knew I'd rather not even have to say this than this. All our very experienced panel would pick it up. So our first debate, let's put the plate up again. Will you take support from those you called, what was it, natural party? Let's put the plate up. Amit Shah and Sharad Pawar friends? Narendra Modi and Sharad Pawar working colleagues? Unconditional support? Arrangement that works? Political pragmatism? Does something like that even exist? That's our super prime time discussion here right now. I put this discussion up. Vani Tripathi Tikku, good evening. Good evening, Vani.
Good evening.
I mean, you know.
Yes,
I'm a bit shocked that your party has kept this whole option of working with the NCP open. You used to call them a naturally corrupt party. Why would you refuse unconditional support from a naturally corrupt party?
Well, Arnab, I will not fall into your trap of words at this moment, because as we speak, the parliamentary board is very much on, and it will be very, very premature on my part to comment at all. But having said that, one thing is absolutely very clear.
Should the BJP categorically refuse? No, 1 second. First of all, there is no attempt to put you into any trap. Why should I, Vani? But there is a very sincere attempt to ask you a very relevant question. Sankarshan, should Vani answer the question?
Yes, she should, because Mr. Amit Shah was very ambivalent on this issue in his press conference at 4:30.
And what are the dangers of that ambivalence, Ajay Bose?
You know, after having such a phenomenal victory, after doing so well in Haryana as well as Maharashtra, I think the BJP can't actually occupy the moral high ground.
But they are.
If in any way it tarnishes this type of huge surge forward.
I know you don't like this question, Sunil Alagh, but it's a fact. The BJP has demanded a CBI and Enforcement Directorate investigation into the NCP.
I am not saying that the question is wrong. All I'm saying is the interpretation is all wrong. What did Narendra Modi say when he became the Prime Minister of India? He said, today, I want all parties to support me, not just the BJP. 1 second, now that I was listening to you, he said, I want all parties to support, whether it's CPI, whether it's Congress, whether it's anybody, because now we've got to take India forward.
Oh, so you team up with the naturally corrupt party to take India forward.
1 second, all that he has said is that NCP of its own has come and said it's offered support. Fine.
So
he's not saying I'm going to take their support. I'm not going to take their support.
The whole question is the ethics of it.
No, when you rejected it, what should have said?
So you're saying in politics there is no
I will tell you what he should say. Just finish 1 second. I will tell you what he should have said. In the national and Lok Sabha, if Congress supports it on clean India, I will tell you what he has said.
No, this is not about clean India. This is about support to form a government and support to form a government from a party which you call the corrupt party.
Mr. Alagh, he should have said, thank you very much. We do not need your support. We do not need your support.
Because that's all he said. They have offered.
He did not say that.
And he
reject
said,
it.
Reject it.
Play Amit Shah again.
There is total and absolute ambivalence.
Respects the people of Maharashtra.
My question is, okay, ladies and gentlemen, nobody can hear anything right now. My question is very simple. Let me moderate. My question is very simple. Amit Shah has an option of categorically rejecting the NCP's offer and saying that the reason I categorically reject the offer is because the BJP has called for Ajit Pawar's sacking and called for the Maharashtra government, the ex-Maharashtra government, to resign on moral grounds over the irrigation scam and all the developments of corruption on its tenure.
Let's hear him again.
Does the irrigation scam become irrelevant?
Let's hear him again.
Has it been rejected?
Arnab, this is all.
He is not resisting.
Arnab, I think
Why don't
this is
you
all.
start again?
Sunil,
Sabha.
give me a second. This is all part of positioning till they bargain with the Sena. They're not going to have an
Even so.
alliance. This
Even
is all
so.
part of letting it go till they do a hard bargain with the Sena. That
Even
is
so.
because they are going to.
No, even so, you see, if you... No, one second.
Not only that, Praful Patel announced it just before Uddhav Thackeray was to begin his press conference. So he wanted to put his foot forward and tell BJP that in case there is a problem for your getting full majority, we are there.
And my information, one minute. My information is there has been a conversation. 1 second. There has been a conversation between Praful Patel and Nitin Gadkari on that part. Praful Patel is not foolish that he would be making this offer just on the eve of Uddhav Thackeray's press conference in order to give the BJP the latitude to negotiate hard.
But why would any party give up a bargaining chip if it has it in the long run? It is clear that it will be going with the Shiv Sena, but it wants the best deal it can get from the Shiv Sena.
But Hartosh,
because the BJP under Narendra Modi was supposed to usher in a different kind of politics. And that's what we expect from Narendra Modi. We expect a man
Why don't we play
Lok Sabha on an anti-corruption plan would stand up and take a moral position, an ethical position
Why don't you play
on the
Amit Shah
NCP.
again? Let's hear him again.
I'll tell you what a
just a minute, one at a time. Navika.
I'll tell you what a senior BJP leader told me this evening on this entire issue. He said, the mountain doesn't go to Muhammad. Muhammad comes to the mountain. Okay, number one. So they are not going to Shiv Sena. Shiv Sena will have to come. Second, there is a mobile Muhammad which is on the prowl and can come to the mountain anytime he wants. So the mobile Muhammad has contacted the BJP, which is the NCP. That's what
look at Asif
internal calculation.
Asif Bamla of the NCP is quiet today because he knows that this open negotiation that his party was trying to do, let me complete and then you can answer, is with a party that has called it all kinds of names, not without reason. For example, let me tell you what Narendra Modi said about the NCP in Pandharpur on October 10th. He said, NCP is naturally corrupt. And then he went on to say, since the time their party was born, nothing has changed. Their leaders have remained the same. Your leaders, Mr. Bamla. Do you know what their clock means? You know, your clock, your party sign. The clock shows 10 minutes past 10, which means that in 10 years, they have increased their corrupt activities 10 times. This according to Mr. Narendra Modi. You want some more quotes? This is a freedom struggle from the uncle and the nephew, Sharad Pawar and Ajit Pawar in Baramati. Freedom struggle declared from you. On what basis do you give this party unconditional support? Simply because you are scared that the BJP can go after you in the irrigation scam and your leaders can be in jail. Like many other political leaders were in jail.
Airbus on Praful Patel.
1 second. Yeah, 1 minute. Yeah,
Airbus on Praful Patel. That is more important, Arnab. That is going to loom large on NCP.
Yeah, so NCP is scared because of
Of course it is scared. Very much scared.
And CAG has extensively commented.
The NCP's game. The NCP's game is obviously trying to put a spanner in the Sena BJP alliance. It's quite clear what the NCP is doing. What I'm surprised at the BJP,
why are they keeping this
is that why should it at all play any game?
I want Nirja.
There's no reason to play games.
Nirja, what should the BJP do? Nirja.
Let's be fair. The BJP so far has said neither yes nor no. The BJP may be biding its time. They'll use the NCP's offer to bargain with the Sena and ward off the pressures that would have otherwise come.
When they used, unless you reject the offer, what happens is, I think the BJP's predicament today is this. And now I'll come to the political bit. The BJP wants to do business with the Sena and form a government with the Sena, but it does not want to give Uddhav Thackeray too much power. So it will indirectly tell Uddhav Thackeray, we don't care. You are free to pull out support whenever you want. because the moment you pull out support, we have a party called the NCP, which anyway is so scared that we'll start a criminal investigation against them, that fear of a criminal investigation will make them give us outside support.
It's like the BSP.
So my question is, therefore, it is imperative for the new BJP government to on day one launch a criminal investigation against the NCP, which was their election promise.
That I agree with. But I don't say that what is wrong with exactly what Hartosh and I are saying. What is wrong with using whatever you have to get your partner in shape? And of course they will launch a criminal investigation after that. What is wrong with it? All of jumping up and down. What is wrong with it? Tomorrow if Samajwadi Party supports the Lok Sabha and anything,
wasn't BJP a party with a difference?
Fought with you.
Not everyone together.
Let's all not wake up. I mean,
it's coming across not as a party with a difference, with the compulsions that there are to form a government.
All right. Now, Congress Party, Ajay Kumar. NCP, Asif Bamla. And BJP, yes, Vani Tripathi. Tikku, I see your hand go up there. Asif Bamla, please go ahead.
Are we called here to talk, Arnab?
Yes, absolutely.
Arnab, are we called here to talk here, or is your panelist just going to talk?
No, you speak, Asif. Please speak. But after that...
No, I want to speak, please.
Vani, let Asif have his say first. And after that, I am now handing it over to Congress, BJP, NCP.
First of all, Arnab,
yeah.
I would, hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. Go ahead.
First of all, it is up to you to draw your own observations about our symbol of 10 to 10. But we know what it means and what it stands for. A.
I quoted.
B, having
I
said
quoted
that,
a BJP leader.
No, that's not fine. I mean, you can't just talk about the symbol of any party. It means a lot to us. It's what
please, can we have a rational, factual, and not an emotional argument?
And I can hear a lot of your panelists who have been talking that NCP is corrupt, NCP has got charges of corruption. I'm not able to understand which party has not got charges of corruption. Every party has, but then it's not until it's proved.
What Mr.
You just can't go on hyping on that.
Hyping?
You just can't go on harping on that, please.
It's harping on that.
When the charges are proved, we will talk about them.
Okay. Well,
yeah. When the charges are proved, we will talk about them. This is an election debate, and I think we should talk purely on election. Yes,
I am talking about the post-poll situation
for having done a phenomenal
Ajay Kumar.
Arnab, let me complete. Arnab, can I complete?
Asif, let's get others in. Can I
complete?
No, I want to get Vani Tripathi and Ajay Kumar as well on this. Yes, Vani.
I'm not being able to put my point across.
Yeah, I'll come back to you. I can complete your point. Yes, Vani. Yes, Vani.
Arnab, it's not very, convenient sometimes not to be in your studio and be, on a live view somewhere, because even before I attempt to answer a question, everybody has their observations, which is fine. But on a day of the election where we've created a historic mandate, I want to clarify two very important things as far as Maharashtra is concerned. We did not break the alliance with the Sena, and we did not ask for an offer from the NCP. So before you draw any hypothetical, generalizations to what is going to happen as far as government
why don't you reject the offer from the NCP?
It is very clearly said.
No, one second. Today, Suresh Kalmani offers you support, you take it from him.
BJP is forming a government. The parliamentary board, the parliamentary board is on. Within the next couple of hours, you will know what is going to happen. So do not speak in hypothetical terms, because it will do a disservice to the great mandate that the BJP has received today in both the states.
You see, there are two. No, one second. Now let me explain something to you, Vani. Vani, there are two things. Congratulations on your mandate. If you may not have heard, I gave 6 reasons why I think the result is outstanding for the BJP. I have put it in a historical mandate. My question, Ajay Kumar, is not that. My question is not the mandate. My question is, what are you going to do with the mandate? This mandate allows you to say no to the NCP.
Absolutely.
But this mandate, if you turn this mandate from 46 to 123 and then get into some, using the NCP as some kind of a lever vis-a-vis Matoshri and hoping that you negotiate, then you are reducing the importance and the significance of this mandate is the question, and wasn't the BJP a party with a difference? Hence the BJP should reject the NCP offer, expose the NCP's opportunistic attempt to buy your support or buy your protection by offering unconditional support. Why do you want their unconditional support when you got 32% of the vote with you?
They don't want it.
No.
Why don't you say no to that?
That's exactly what I said, that we have not asked for anybody's support. We have not asked anybody's support. The parliamentary board is sitting. Just give it some time. In the next couple of hours, you will know. Number two,
Kumar, what does this prevarication of the
Maharashtra elections was fought on the agenda of one of the most corrupt governments we've had as far as the Congress and the NCP rule is concerned.
The same people who you call the poster boys are corruption are offering you unconditional support, and you're sitting pretty with glee, saying that, okay, fantastic, nice. We are going to use your support as a lever against some other party. This is opportunism. You don't need to be opportunistic now. Just 1 second. Ajay Kumar.
No, on a day of the election result where the people has given the mandate, do not speak in hypothetical terms.
Did the people give their mandate for Ajit Pawar to offer unconditional support to Devendra Fadnavis?
Ask Ajit Pawar, no?
You can't turn around and say, ask Ajit Pawar. That's no answer.
That question should be asked by the NCP leadership, which is
the BJP should have rejected it outright. The BJP should have rejected it outright. They should have said, we have run a campaign against this party. We don't want this.
Ajay Kumar.
Why don't you play Amit Shah and hear what he said?
Ajay Kumar, 1 second. Ajay Kumar, what do you make of the BJP's prevarication?
Play Amit Shah again. Let's have another debate.
Within half an hour, NCP announced their breakup of alliance with the Congress. So that's one is that I don't think it's a one-off event. I think it's pre-election plan, and it's finally resulted in these NCP giving an offer before Shiv Sena and BJP could discuss. Because the control of it, BJP said decide the breakup, and then NCP immediately announced a breakup on the Congress alliance in Maharashtra. You have the election, and then it's also support of the election, and the BJP not rejecting it. So first of all, congratulations to BJP for a great performance. That's given, and we accept the concerns people's mandate. But the other fact is that I think BJP and NCP were talking right before, and I don't think it's like what Mr. Alag is trying to do, or a single event. I think there has been a tacit understanding. At least it looks to, if you look at it, study it closely.
Tacit understanding before. You're saying they were working together before. You have any proof?
Yeah, because
or you're shooting in the dark.
No, BJP. Once that BJP Shiv Sena's alliance breaks off, and within 20 to 30 minutes, the press conference NCP breaks off. Then there is this unsolicited, so-called unsolicited support. So obviously, I mean, it walks like a duck, talks like a duck, it must be a duck, right? So, I don't know, it just definitely sounds very strange from that perspective.
Yeah, there are two things strange which happened today. Of course, this whole NCP angle, and the second is the disappearing act of Rahul Gandhi, but we'll talk about that later. Yes, please, Vani. Vani is responding to you. Vani.
Well, I couldn't hear the whole of the audio of the Congress spokesperson at all, but one thing I did catch, the tacit understanding that he's implicating. If we had tacit understanding and if we knew about it, I mean, what does he have to say on going in the elections alone when they actually ran a government for almost a decade together with the NCP? So, I mean, who's talking about tacit understanding with us? And of course, Congress is playing Nostradamus as usual with its sense of denial of not deconstructing why it has gotten routed out in Maharashtra, but to be implicating that, BJP had tacit understanding with somebody. I mean, it's fantastic to hear this from a party which has absolutely got decimated into oblivion today in Maharashtra.
Arnab, just a comment. One thing what amazes me is the amount of arrogance with the BJP. I just want to say, in 99 we had only 3 states. And by 2004, we had over nine states in power. So that cycle of politics, but the way BJP seems to be so smug and arrogant, politics is cycle. We'll go back, we'll sit in the opposition, we accept it. But, this whole sense of smugness and, overbearing, I mean, it's amazing.
Insinuation is not an answer.
I think first of all,
you should ask the Congress spokesperson to answer the question and not do insinuation on the day when they have been routed out of 2 states which they were holding power in.
Mr. Kumar, you had DMK for 10 years.
And we'll be back. And we'll be back. So it's part of the. So we will recognize our mistakes and we'll fight back. Yeah. So that's part of politics.
You know what?
We will recoup and we'll fight back.
No, you can do what you want. Each one of you can play your own politics. But at some point of time, before or after the result, there's got to be some accountability and answerability to the people of this country. I mean, I want to ask Asif Bhamla. Please, Mr. Bhamla, what happened today? The weather changed? The monsoons came back? Or the sun rose from the west?